It should work now. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be real confused. Come on now, YouTube. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. There we go, I got the notification. Cool. All right. Make sure the sound. Come on now. Yeah, okay. Guys, what is up? I said clearly I'm having a bad hair day because I whipped out the Rosita hat, which always means I'm having a bad hair day, usually, or I'm just being lazy with my hair. You like my YouTube profile picture? Is that it's My Chemical Romance, Black Parade era, of course. Hi from Peru, says Pablo Romero. Cutter the Cute Cat said, yeah, got to live and did not miss it. Hashtag save Carl. Yes, guys, I'm still very upset about that. I just uploaded on my side channel a clip from season 4 where Rick literally says Carl is all that matters, basically. So yeah, it makes no sense that this would happen, but here we are. Pretty insane. There will never be justice. There will never be justice for this. So what else is going on? I'm a little late today because I was distracted by all this stuff going on. Crazy. Anyway, I'm still broken. I know, me too. And it's so funny because people are so nitpicky. I uploaded that clip and everyone's like, yeah, but he thought Judith was dead in this scene, so... And it's like, okay, so that minimizes the fact that Carl was still the only thing that mattered to him, that his kid was still, you know what I mean? It's like, don't try to minimize this. Don't try to minimize this. God. Danielle Kramer says, hi, Brittany. Hello. Someone said RIP, no audio. Never mind. Let's see.
Hey, Brett,
What?
do you know if you're not on Insta or YouTube?
I am on YouTube.
It's not coming up for me anywhere.
It's my mom, biggest fan out there. Trying to watch the thing. Let's see. All right. Let's get this all figured out here because I want to play some songs this week. Hey! I was so happy last week because Carl died. Get out of here, you troll. Ah. Oh, that's ugly. The struggle, guys. The struggle. All right. Um, got a request on YouTube, so I shall do that. I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I never meant to do those things to you, and so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be, a reason to start over new, and the reason is you. I've heard goats that are better. Get out of here, you troll, John T. No time for that crap. Haven't made it to one of these in a month. Holy crap. Thank you for being here. Crank that, Lily. I was totally not going through your YouTube channel and watching your medleys and songs from ages ago. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the little trip down my YouTube video memory lane. Vicky Cole says, hi, love your videos. Hello. Just stopping by to say thanks for being a bitter Carl stan like us. Silly bye. Yep, that's me. Isn't that like a line from like a thing? Like, yep, that's me. I can't remember what that is. When this is done, I'm going to watch the video that you uploaded. Okay. Carl is all that matters. Truth. Je t'aime, Brit. Thank you. I think I know what that means in French, right? Thank you. I'm your fan. Thank you, Pablo. I heard Chandler was fired from The Walking Dead. Yep, that's the rumor going around, but you know, what can you do? It's absolutely ridiculous. And know what was so funny? The Walking Dead posted this terrible post where they said, what was your favorite moment from the mid-season finale? It's so hard to pick, so we chose some. And like the number one that they put on like the cover of the post is from the scene where Carl got bit. And it was so funny because I had written a comment that said that, which, you know how Instagram shows you like a really popular comment and then like your own comment underneath. I can see mine. That just says one of your favorite moments is the scene where Carl got bit. And then right underneath mine is Chandler Riggs. Your number one fave moment this season is the scene where Carl got bit. Sick. I was like, yep, that's life. That is life. And I love that because people are all responding to his comment saying like, yes, drag them. Which honestly, like, what were they thinking when they posted that? I'm pretty sure one of the other pictures as well is when like Aaron got shot or something. I mean, Eric, when Eric got shot. And it's like, seriously? So two of your favorite moments are when Carl got bit and Eric got shot. Like, what are you even saying right now? That was beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I saw that. Yep. I was like, wow, see? Almost the exact same comment. So that was funny. Anyway, guys, About to have some pasta after this. I have like a million frozen pizzas in the fridge, which is kind of funny. I don't know why, but I've been living on frozen pizza. Probably not good, but you have a beautiful voice. Thank you, Brian S. Let's see. Fish 302, thank you for being here. Peter J, it's so relaxing to hear you sing. Thank you. And Taylor 0211 is here. Hey! Thank you. So what else is going on? Haran Sanders. You've changed your username a few times. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I hate that. I can never wear my bracelet because it always jangles against my guitar. Okay. There it is. I love your reaction videos. Thank you. Don't know if there's going to be many more. I mean, I'm going to probably react to the mid-season premiere, but I'm probably not going to watch it live because I honestly don't want to contribute to those ratings. And then that's it, y'all. And I'm only going to really post the clip of Carl's death scene or his send-off or whatever because that is out of respect. Let's see. You don't have a car and you're walking, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you live at home with your mama, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you have a shorty but you don't show love, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. Wanna get with me with no money? Wanna get with me with no money? Oh no, I don't want no scrub. No, 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 no. I used to do my little rap. You can't spatially expand my horizons. And that leaves you no class with scrubs, never rising. I don't find it surprising if you don't have the G's to please me to bounce from here to the coast of overseas. So, let me give you something to think about. Inundate your mind with intentions to turn you out. Can't forget the focus on the picture in front of me. You as clear as DVD on digital TV screens. Satisfy my appetite with something spectacular. Check your vernacular, and then I get back to you with diamond-like precision. Insatiable is what I envision. Can't detect acquisition from your friend's expedition. Mr. Be willing if you really wanna know. Ask Chile, could I be a silly hoe? Not really T-bars and all my senoritas and stepping on your felines, but you don't hear me though. Oh god, I don't know how I remember that rap. It took me like all day to learn it, and now it's like, that's probably why it took me that long to learn it, so it's just like permanently in my head. I'm trying to think if there are any other raps that I know. Because I used to, like early 2000s, rap was a thing. So there used to be some songs that I'd try to learn. Probably just, you know, the classic, which I'm sure everyone knows, especially in recent days, which was the one song I always loved. Linkin Park was like the two of their songs were the ones where I was like, I'm a rapper. When I would learn all Mike Shinoda's bars there. One of my favorites was Faint. Um, had to look these up to see if I remember it. Yeah. I am a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints because I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I am what I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here because you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before. Yeah, I loved rapping that when I was younger, as well as, of course, it starts with one thing. I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain that through time. All I know, the time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch the countdown to the end of the day, the clock ticks life away. It's so unreal, it didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. Kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried. So what? That was the best line, though. Like in middle school, like I feel like everyone was walking around saying the "what it meant to me will eventually be a memory." Like, hey, I'm a rapper. Like, you know, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I mean, in the end, it's a classic, though. Let's be real. That piano, come on. Wow, my two chats were simultaneously going on my Tumblr. Anyway, yeah. So what's Armando W, hello. Do you have Instagram? Yes, I do. It is the same as my username everywhere, which is at iBrittanyButler. I'm really excited because it's a week till Christmas. Hey, I didn't even realize that. I think that's what happens. Like when you get older, it's just kind of like, when's Christmas again? Oh, okay. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's just me, but it's just kind of like, it's not the same as when I was younger and you'd be, you know, counting down the days till Christmas. It just kind of sneaks up on me these days. And I'm like, oh, right, Christmas is a thing. I guess, all right, that's happening now, I guess. Okay. Hey, Brittany, happy Sunday. Also 15 days to almost 2 weeks until my birthday on New Year's Day. Aw, your birthday's New Year's Day? That's awesome. That is very cool. So at least, see, that's awesome because you always know, like, every New Year, you're a year older right on New Year's. Pretty cool. So your birthday's January 1st? That is pretty cool. What was the name of the song you were playing on guitar before? It was The Reason by Hoobastank, which I had got a request for. It's a song that I covered a while ago, actually. Doom, doom, but I feel like I changed the key. I love how the thumbnail What am I doing? I love how the thumbnail for this chat on my YouTube channel is the 1 second that I like scratched my nose. Like right now, that is the thumbnail. It's me like, I can't believe that. Why? The thumbnail is always terrible. Sing Helena by MCR, please. Long ago, just like the hearse, you died again and again. We are so far from you. Burning on, just like a match you strike to incinerate the lives of everyone you know. And what's the worst you take from every heart you break? And like the blade you stain, well, I've been holding on tonight. Everybody rise in church. What's the worst that I could say? I never want to sing loud on these things because I feel like it distorts really bad. So I don't really want to do that. Let's see. God, I love people that think they're See, I can't even, just some of these comments that I get on my side channel, all the stuff that some people are commenting about under the Carl video, discussion video I put up. Some people like to be smart. They like to be smart. They think they're smart. Leaving their comments saying, you know, blah, 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 blah. This is why he had to die. Rah, 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 rah. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what? I was saying as well, I said, you know what? If there's one silver lining in this whole thing, if there's one silver lining to Carl Grimes' death, it is that a heck ton of people are suddenly realizing how important and central of a character he was. If there's one silver lining, that's it. Which is part of what I said. I was like, the outrage over my son's death here is oddly comforting. Never getting over it though, guys. Never getting over it. We'll probably still be thinking about this like every day until February, and then once he's actually dead, I'll be thinking of it every day until I die. Just every day. It's ridiculous. I still count down days to Christmas. The freak you think you thought. Yeah, I mean, it's kinda, I mean, I like the whole feeling of Christmas. I used to like, just the whole vibe of December and stuff leading up to Christmas, because, you know, there are lights everywhere and everyone decorates their houses, and Starbucks gets all like extra homey and like Christmassy kind of, you know. It's kind of nice because I used to go to Starbucks all the time. And yeah, but I don't know. Oh my god, my mom said, I know that you teenagers are devastated about Carl, but I can guarantee that none of the adults are, which is just flat out not true. Yep. I don't know. I feel like to some extent with some of the stuff people are saying, like, I'm like, are we overreacting? Like, are we? I don't know. But then I start thinking about it more and I'm like, yeah, no, definitely not overreacting. I think it's a little crazy that there are actual like change.org petitions though that are like save Carl from The Walking Dead. I'm like, guys, season 8 has already totally been filmed. Like there's no coming back from this. Chandler cut his hair. I mean, obviously extensions and wigs are a thing, but no, like it's not happening, unfortunately. It's just crazy. It's crazy though, when you look back at episodes, my mom and I were just looking back at some, and like everyone's dead. Like everyone's dead. So it just kind of makes you feel like, what is the point? I feel like at the end of this whole thing, at this point, one of the last comments I got on my video about this, a guy said, if you think that the show deserves a happy ending, you missed the whole point of the show. And I said, okay, so I swear to God, if The Walking Dead ends with everyone dead and then Rick lying there on his deathbed and dies, it'll just be like, okay, so we just watched this entire show for everyone to die and fall victim to the world. Okay. Like, I don't understand. Like, I thought it was really funny that I had laughed really hard about one day. I saw someone recently, in light of the recent events, commented, people have to understand and accept that everyone is going to die on The Walking Dead. Everyone. No one is safe. And someone replied and they said, really? Everyone? They said, that's how the show's going to end? Is that what the last episode is going to be? A wide shot of everyone lying there dead? And I was like... I'm like, honestly, like, imagine that. You tune into the finale and it just ends with, like, a zoom out of just everyone we care about just lying on the ground dead. And it's like, The Walking Dead, thanks for watching! like the Seinfeld theme song comes in. Everyone lying there dead, a laugh track comes in. Boom, boom, boom. It's like, sorry guys, it was all a joke. Wait, is there like 3 members of the Walking Dead original cast? Yeah, there's not a lot. I think someone posted a picture. You know, every time someone dies, they do that thing where they'll like, you know, make all the people that are dead black and white and leave the ones that are still alive in color. And it was a picture from season 2. And literally it's all black and white except for Daryl, Rick, Maggie, and Carol. So crazy. And Maggie wasn't even a season 1 character. So yeah, just 3. Yep. Absolutely crazy. I just can't believe out of everyone you could kill on that show. And I don't care what anyone says about, you know, Rick still has Judith, lol. It's like, okay, I know. But like, and I don't want to say like, oh, she's Shane's son, so it doesn't matter. It's like, adopted kids matter. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that adoption and raising other people's kids is not valid and that, you know, that kid is not really their kid. But it's just the fact that Carl was Grimes. He was Rick's son. He was his, you know, he was his son. And, you know, of course he loves Judith as his own daughter. But at the same time, it's kind of like I think he was, you know, really trying to preserve Carl. In my opinion, you know, Carl was all he had left of the old world. You know, Judith was born in the apocalypse. And I don't know, it's just... And then as well, like I said, like the only way Judith will ever be anything on the show is if they do a 10-year time jump. And how the heck is that going to work? If they do a 10-year time jump, they're going to have to fill us in. Like I find it hard to believe I find it very hard to believe that not one other person is going to die over the course of 10 years. So we'll be cheated out of 1,000,000 deaths if they do a 10-year time jump, and they're going to have to tell us, oh yeah, guys, by the way, Maggie died, Daryl died, this person died, Sean died, all these people died, but we got Judith still, and it's 10 years later, and here she is. Like, you know what I mean? It's like imagine that. Like, that would just be bad writing as well. Like, oh, 10 years of the zombie apocalypse has gone by and no one else has died? No one else has died since then? Oh my god, I just don't understand. I guess I'm kind of interested to see how on earth they, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'll probably get an idea of how they're actually going to try to move on from this after watching the mid-season premiere. And I swear to you guys, if they gloss over Carl's death, which I can tell you they definitely probably will, because they always gloss over everything that has to do with Carl, and I feel like his death will be no exception, which is ridiculous, because I saw someone shared an article from back in season 4 where Carl was almost raped, and they said, oh, that happening was very serious, and that is not something that we take lightly, and it will be addressed moving forward. It will not be glossed over. It was never mentioned again, and we never saw how it affected Carl or anything like that, so that is a lie. These writers lie. So, yeah. We won't be on the same level of connection with Judith as we did with Carl. That would be ridiculous if they did a time jump. That's what I'm saying, and it's ridiculous because we wouldn't, and it would just be like, oh, suddenly Judith is 12 years old, like, now, and what? Like, you know what I mean? Or however old she's gonna be. And then, you know, people have already speculated that this season is already one of the final seasons, so, because I think Chandler had written to the Spoiling Dead fans and told them to not give away the spoiler of his bite, out of respect for him and his final 2 episodes. And he also said for one of my last episode, one of 2 of my last episodes in the last few seasons of the show. So there's only a few seasons left, guys. And in my opinion, that means about 3, possibly including this season. So that would bring us to season 10, which is what I'm saying. Season 10 should be it. But it's just so depressing. Like, really, we have 2 more seasons to go through, and Carl's dead, and what's the point? Like, because that's the other thing. Like, we would only really have maybe, like, 1 season's time of development with Judith. Like, if they do that. Because I doubt they're going to do a 10-year time jump this season. And then if they do it next season, then we'd have like 2 seasons of development with her. But does that really compare to 8 years? Like, you know, I don't know. It just feels weird they'd do that. It just feels like a waste. And I wouldn't even put it past them to be like the very last episode of the series. 10 years later, and that's all we get of Judith. It's just 1 episode of 10 years later. God. Exactly. No one talks about Carl's problems. Like, Michonne was hugging him and stuff, but we just don't see that conversation, and it's not correct. Honestly, ending the show would be a good call. Sorry, guys. Where it is at now is super bad. Yeah, and it's funny because I listened to the, like, official Walker Stalkers podcast. And even these guys that are, like, super hardcore fans of the show, you know, interview the cast and crew, you know, these guys that review every episode, whatever, they were saying in the podcast after 808, they're like, this show is not good. They literally were saying, they're like, I do not want to watch this show. This show is not good. The writing is bad. I was like, oh my god, that's not good when you have even like the official podcast saying that the show is bad and they don't even want to watch it. That is not good. So, yeah. Yeah, but it's just annoying though to think that, you know, people can try to say, you know, you know, oh, fire Scott Gimple, rewrite the show, fix it, make the whole second half of the season be a dream, bring Carl back. It's like, really though, it's like you think that would be better writing? Like, oops, this whole thing was a dream, time to just bring back my son. I mean, I can't. But, very sad that the old man Rick sequence was just his. Mom, calm down!
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes!
That's it.
She's out there watching the football game. Please, 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 please. I'm like, okay, Mom. There are so many other people they could kill in the episode. Gregory, Simon, Eugene. I would have literally taken anyone over Carl's death. Well, yeah, I mean, there's, but then people, and it's also, people say it's cheap. It's cheap, the way they did the experience the moment everyone will be talking about. And it's like, really? You even had to set it up like that? They set it up.
Yes.
They set it up like that. And stop! They set it up like that. And it still only got 7 million viewers, which is the lowest to date. So even a big tagline like experience the moment everyone will be talking about didn't help. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm a super hardcore fan. Like everyone else is saying, it changed when Negan came out of the RV. It's like the writers are trying to destroy the show, and I don't know how to feel. I'm just repeating people. Yeah, it's true. Like it just became so dark, so different. And I had said that it's kind of funny because because what was I just saying? God, I can't remember now. Oh yeah. How during season 6, people were like, "Oh, I'm so hyped for Negan! Like that whole arc is gonna be awesome! Like, yeah, guys, just wait. Season 7 is gonna be the best." Season 7 came, and it's like widely regarded as one of the worst seasons. A lot of people's least favorite. Really slow paced, really dark, really depressing. Whatever. So then during season 7, they were like, "Oh no, wait, guys, just wait for All Out War, man. Just wait for All Out War. It's gonna get so better after that, man. Like I'm telling you, All Out War is gonna save the show." Now we're at All Out War, and everyone's complaining. No one likes it. They made Carl die smack dab in the middle of the season. What are they doing? Now everyone's saying again, "Oh no, guys, just hang on. Get hyped for the Whisperers. The Whisperers arc is so good. The Whisperers are gonna save the show." Yeah. I'm like, am I seeing a pattern here? Like, you know what I mean? Clearly the show is doing a really great job at disappointing its audience over and over. They keep trying to find hope for something else and get let down. Find hope for something else, get let down. So it's not looking too bright. Your mom is so funny. Yes, isn't she hilarious? What a hoot. No, she's funny. But no, yeah, it's really weird watching episodes back now because everyone's dead. We were watching season 4 into season 5 and everyone's dead. Sasha, Tyrese, Bob, Glenn, Abraham. Who else was in some of the episodes? Can't remember who else, but pretty much everyone was dead. And we were just like, wow. Oh yeah, Carl. So like, yeah, everyone was dead. And then all these extra characters are still alive. I was looking at them, I was like, Rosita, Eugene, Tara, all of them are still alive. Yet, you know, Glenn, Sasha, Abraham, Carl, whoever, like all these people are dead. And we have people like, Tara and Eugene left over. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, no offense to those characters, but that's not why people started watching the show. Like, you know what I mean? Like, It's just crazy. Like, I don't understand what the idea is here. Like, I mean, obviously we have Michonne, Rick, Maggie. But it's weird. I was never really that big of a fan of Maggie's character. Never that big of a fan of Daryl's character, especially as of late. He hasn't really done much except cause problems and grunt. So, I mean, it's just like, I don't know what they're doing. But clearly, it seems like they're moving into a totally new era, and a totally new thing. Um, because I'm pretty sure. There's an article here. Will Rick die in season 8? Could The Walking Dead change Carl's fate over fan outrage? Wow. I see though, I like it though. It's making me oddly happy at least that there's been outrage. Um, that's what I said. Like, if there's at least one silver lining to this thing, it's that people have realized that Carl matters. Um, that's the best thing about this. Um, let's see though, because I'm pretty sure. Oh God, my computer's fan is going really loud. Um, there's a quote where I'm pretty sure he said it's a new show now. I never saw it coming. I thought the kid would be the future, and that was the whole point of this. Exactly. I was going to hand over the revolver and let him
Here are a
walk
few
in.
tips to bring your party on the road.
Don't care, ad. God, go away. Um, You hand him the revolver and let him walk off into the distance. So it was incredibly shocking. Everybody was reeling from it and continued to reel from it. Like me. I mean, you can't write a character like Rick Grimes whose engines are his wife and son, and you take away the wife and you're left with the son, and then of course there's Judith, but you take away the other engine that fuels him, that got him off his deathbed in the first ever episode. You take that away, that's not done lightly. And from this episode onwards, that got real. When someone from the old guard goes, there's a part of you that goes with them, like what they say when formative people in your life die, part of you dies because that is what carried your relationship and your memories, blah, 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 blah. But certainly for Chandler and my relationship, he's a kid. I saw this child grow into an amazing young man, blah, 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 blah. So of course, the great news is that he's absolutely nailed this episode. He's doing a great job, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right here. The back half is whatever. It's like they spun the show off into a completely different universe. The first part of the season is over here, and yeah, it's a war going on, and then this happens, and then everything changes. Blah blah blah. I remember seeing Rick so shaken at the thought of having to chop off Carl's arm, and how he was shaken by that. I can't even imagine what this is going to do to him. Yeah, there are many scenes in the back half of the season where it was very challenging to play this guy. He was in the middle of a war, and he lost the reason he went to war. Exactly! It's a big deal. So to try to thread that needle was very challenging and exciting. He has to say that. I love the way he said it's very challenging because, yeah, it's pretty difficult to play someone who has to go on without the whole reason they were going on because it doesn't make sense. There were many days that left that the show felt very dangerous again. Blah blah blah. Very dark and shocking revelation. Yep. Very sad. Okay, no. See, they have to say this. They have to say this. Um, uh, whatever. The torch is the kid. They can't pass the torch on to the kid. That's the standard way to do it, and they've not done it. I mean, it's incredibly courageous, and I have to commend AMC and Scott and the writers for making the most daring call they could have possibly made. Come on now. Come on now. And of course, all the comments are like, this is stupid. Oh my god, all the comments are just like, be quiet. Crazy. Can't believe this. I love reading comments though. Sing Treat You Better by Shawn Mendes if you know it. I know I could treat you better than he can, and any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me, why are we wasting time on all this wasted crime when you should be with me instead? I know I could treat you better than he can. Let's see. I can't relate to how you feel about Carl right now because I don't watch The Walking Dead. I'm so out of place. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Hopefully we'll be done talking about this soon. Hopefully nothing else comes out about this because I just can't handle it. I hope no more drama comes out about it. Like, I mean, I feel like there's probably way more information that we do not know. Hopefully it's not as shady as it could be. Like, don't want anything shady going down here. But yeah. My stupid ponytail. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like they wonder why the ratings are going down, and it's because like hardly anyone we all cared about is not there anymore. People are gonna tune out when like the main characters become like saviors at this point. It's like, really? I feel like Andy would lead the riot on AMC if he could. The most daring decision to destroy the show. Yep. Someone saying, please join Team Negan on YouNow. Not gonna happen. I love how The Walking Dead was like, oh, like, how do you feel knowing about, like, this little bit of Negan's backstory from, like, the first episode or whatever? And people were like, am I supposed to feel sorry for him? I don't! Like, or whatever. And it's like, yeah, basically. It's like, don't you be trying to make me feel sorry for him. I don't. That's kind of funny. God, the way I said that reminds me of the Miley Cyrus show on SNL where she was like, I'm gonna do my monologue or whatever, and she was like, so I thought this was pretty funny. So did you know that only 5% of French people go to the gym? Or whatever. It's like, if you ask me, that is a pretty small amount of people go to the gym. No one laughs, and she's like, I thought it was pretty funny. So that was my monologue. Or whatever. Oh my god. Over here at the Miley Cyrus band, we have my dad, Billy Ray Cyrus, and then the hoo-hoo, sweetie, or whatever he does. Hoo-hoo, baby, you're like a pretty little Regis. Hey, just dad. Oh. So anyway, when she's like, and next up we have our guest, Johnny Depp. Oh god. One of my favorite parts of that one is when the guy playing Johnny Depp comes out.
Oh.
Mom, calm down.
Please.
And and uh and he goes, well, I enjoy exploring darker characters. Yeah, me too. Or whatever. And she's like, speaking of that, roll that clip. It's just a picture from a movie, like a bad movie. It's just like, oh my god, this is like so sad because you're like going off to war and stuff like that, and this is like really sad because I'm like really emotional. I'm gonna be waiting for like a really long time and stuff like that, and this is so sad. Or whatever the heck the words were. That's too funny. Oh my god. Like, yeah, I have a lot of questions. Like, what's your favorite color? And like, what have you always wanted to do with your life? And like, what's your next project like? And like, what, like, what, blah, 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 blah. And are you American? I think one of the best parts though was when they had like Justin Bieber on, and I think Miley was Justin Bieber on the Miley Cyrus show with Vanessa Bayer as Miley, and Vanessa was like, Justin, you and I go way back. I remember when we first met. Actually, I think I still have a picture from that day. And they cut to it, and she's holding a newborn baby. She's holding like a 2-year-old or something. And it's supposed to be when she first met Justin Bieber like 2 years ago. Pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah. God. Do you know Shawn Mendes? I know of him. I do not know him. Oh my god, you're so good at that. Thanks. I like to think I do alright impressions. I don't know. Oh man, broadcast almost over. Oh dang, you're right. Almost like 9 minutes. Not 8 minutes. Looking forward to my pasta that I have to actually start cooking from scratch though. Well, no, I'm not making my own pasta. I mean, I haven't started cooking it yet, so gotta put the pasta on. I miss when you did 2 hours. I know, guys, I'm so sorry, but like my voice just always starts going. I start yawning more and more progressively. I don't know why. And yeah. Oh god. Yeah. And also because it's usually, around 6, something like that by the time I'm done, depending on when I start. So and now I have the hiccups because I'm hungry. No!
Oh no. Oh god.
Should I suggest the song You're Not Talking About Carl? It's Dead by MCR. I actually don't know if I know that song. I know like the beginning, it's like the heart rate goes and then it's like jack 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 or whatever it is. And is that the get what you deserve? That's my Gerard Way impression, by the way. Deserve. Oh god. His pronunciation of words. So come one, come all to this tragic affair. What's in his despair? I can't with uploading these YouTube videos now. I have the notifications on, and I'll go and check my notification center, and it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like I can't, like, stop, y'all. I feel like people are like yelling at me or like gonna start yelling at me eventually. Um, oh, have you heard the news that you're dead? Right? Is that what he says? Is that how it goes? It's the 20th anniversary of Titanic officially on Tuesday. I was gonna have to repost my Titanic video for that. Yeah. So someone said to do Carl Papa, which I don't even know if I remember this. How's it start? I heard the gingerbread boy, cause he's pretend bread boy. Little cookie man never waved to me, so he got knocked out because I flow. Jiggy jar jar do, da 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 da. And I just flow, shoe shine. No one wanted just a tiara, eh, eh. Hey, cause no one wanted just a sticky chair. Why you always talk about the cool kids who take archery? You're a shrinky dink, you get a funeral if you don't wise up and call me. Very sad that is not. He got the funeral. Pretty sad. All we got is bones, bones, bones. Piles up bones, 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 bones. If you try to step to me, hit you in the femur with another femur that is laying on the ground. Yeah. Hamalama, simalama, hamalama. Someone had to come my baby sister, rob my mama. I got your I got your color nail polish. Ooh, yee. Represent. I know. I used to think this was the same color as my guitar, but it's really not. My guitar is more aqua. It's like more in the aqua family. It's like a little bit more green than my nails, but I mean, close enough. I love, speaking of My Chemical Romance, I love that there's, for that meme, there's this one video that says like, the Black Parade album by My Chemical Romance, but every time they say something depressing, it gets faster. Literally by the end of the video, it's just like it's literally, you can't hear anything, and it just sounds like the speed of a light. Oh my god, because like literally right away, it's like, come one, come all to this tragic affair. Wipe off your makeup with this despair. Like immediately, it just starts speeding up because it's just depressing, just from beginning to end, man. This one, yeah. The entire Black Parade album, but every time they say something depressing, it gets faster. That's already depressing.
Now come on, come on to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in is despair. So throw on the black dress mixed in with the left. You might wake up and notice you're someone you know. If you look in the mirror and don't like what you see, you can find out firsthand what it's like to be me. So get around, baby.
Then you fast forward to the end. Wait, where's the end? That's the end. That's what it's like by the end of the album. Just nothing but scribbles. Scribbles? I don't know. Don't know the right word for it. but that's pretty funny. I can't believe, like, just some of the memes we have today. They're just so crazy, like the All-Star memes and, you know, All-Star but it's played on a cantaloupe, All-Star but it's played on a cat. Like, I don't understand how this stuff even comes to be. But my stomach is about to start growling really loudly. So, and it's been an hour. Oh my gosh. Right on time, guys. Right on time. Like, seriously, like right now my stomach started to feel extremely empty and I was like, pasta. Sounds good. Well, all right, guys. I cannot handle my mother right now. All right. So I will see you guys next week. Hopefully next week I'll start, you know, in the 4 o'clock hour. So yeah, thank you all for being here. I have a mixing session tomorrow for my EP, the second of 4 mixing sessions. So I'm excited. It's sounding really good so far. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And yeah. Okay. All right, bye guys.